morning, dear children. So the last week we were doing prime numbers. Yes or no? We did factors, we did prime numbers. Prime numbers are numbers that are divisible by 1 and itself. So the prime numbers from 1 to 20 were 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. Then 23 and 29 to 30, but there are still some more prime numbers, but we are going to only up to 1 to 30. And many of you did your work very nicely. So this week, we did, or the previous week, we did prime factors using only prime numbers to divide a certain number. So in the same way, based on prime numbers and based on prime factors, we are going to learn something new, which is known as the highest common factor, or the short term as HCF. Short form of highest common factor, HCF. Now we are going to learn it. There are three ways of doing it. One is by only factors. The second is by prime numbers, and the third is by division method. But let me show you an example of the highest common factor in the factor method. I'm just going to show you as an example, but we are not going to do it that way. We are going to do it in prime factor method. Okay? So let me show you. Now if you remember, in your factor method means which numbers go to 12 and 8. 1 into 8, 2 into 4, 1 into 12, 2 into 6, 3 into 4. Now these are the numbers that will go into 8. These are the numbers that will go into 12. So these are the factors, not the prime factors, but factors. Now, what we are doing, the factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4, and 8. Now, the factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. 1, 2, 4, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Now these are the factors of 8, factors of 12. Now what does it say here? It says highest common factor. There may be some factors which are same in both 8 and 12. For example, 1 and 1 is there, 2 and 2 is there, 4 and 4 is there. So the common factors of 8 and 12 are 1, 2, 4. There are three factors which are common to 8 and 12. But what does it say here? We must find the highest or the biggest common factor. Which is the biggest common factor of these? 1, now 2. It is 4. Yes. So we can say HCF equals 4. We are not going to do it this way. I'm just trying to explain like how common factors are found, or the HCF is found. We are going to do it in another way. For example, find the HCF of 8 and 12. Now what we are going to do is, we have done prime factors. Yes or no? Last week we did it. You did about 12 sums, 13 or 14 sums. And some of you did it very nicely. So in the same way, we have to find prime factors of 8, prime factors of 12. So let's only find prime factors of 8. 2 will go into 8, 2 4s are, 2 2s are, 2 1s are. And remember, to find prime factors, we have to use only prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and so on, 17, 19. We have to use only prime numbers. You cannot use 4, you cannot use 6, you cannot use the other numbers. Okay? So, we are going to find highest common factor by using only prime numbers. Only 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. So we have found the prime factor of 8. Now we have to find the prime factor of 12. 2 will go into 12, 6. 2, 3 is 3, 1 is. Now we have found the prime factors of 12. Now we have to put them together. We write, I don't have space there, so I'm going to write here. 8 equals 2 into, do not forget to put the sign, into. So let's check. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Let's write the prime factors of 12. 2 into 2 into 3. 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12. Now we have to make pairs. Means circle the common numbers. From 8 and 12. 2 and 2 is common. 2 and 2 is common. Okay? So 2 we don't find it down here. 3 we don't find it up here. So we leave. We only circle the common numbers. Is that clear? Now, when we write here, whichever is common, we have to write only 1, 2. For example, you have a pair of shoes. Okay? This is one shoe. One shoe, or one socks, or one socks. Okay? Can you wear one? No, you cannot. You need 2. You need a pair of shoes. For how many persons? How many persons wear a pair of shoes? 1 person. So bring down only 1, 2. Okay? Because only 1 person can wear a pair of slippers, a pair of socks, or a pair of shoes. From here also, bring down only 1, 2. From these two, only 1. From these two, only 1. Now there is no common, leave it. Now we have to multiply this because there is a multiply sign. 2 2s are 4. So we have found the HCF using the prime factor method. We have found HCF by using the factor method. In both the cases, the HCF is same. The highest common factor is 4. Here also 4. So we are not going to do it this way. We are going to do it by prime factor method. Okay? If you haven't understood, please go back to the video and look again. So let's do some more sums. So what I told you, we are going to find HCF for the highest common factor by using only prime numbers. Prime numbers such as 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. On top of your exercise book, write this. And look there. We have also done divisibility test. For 2 to go into a number, the last number must end with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. For 3, you must add. For 5, it's easy. The last digit ends with 0 and 5. Okay? If you remember that, you can divide any numbers. So let's do some more. Find the HCF of 4 and 6. Find the HCF of 8 and 60. Find the HCF of 12 and 24. So are we ready? So what should we do first? First step, find the prime factor of 4. Second step, find the prime factor of 6. So let's find the prime factors. Which number goes? 2. 2 2s are 2 1s are. We have found the prime factor. Now let's find the prime factor of 6. Which number will go to 6? 2. 2 3s are 3 1s are. Okay? I'm doing small numbers so that you will understand. So I hope you have understood. First, only find prime factor of 4. Next, find only prime factor of 6. Now the next step, third step, write the prime factors. 2 into 2. Please put the sign. Okay. Now let's write the prime factor of 6. 2 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. So these are only prime numbers. So only prime numbers should be written here. So let's do the next step. What is the next step? Circle the common numbers. Which are common? Only one pair. If you see a 2 here, don't try to do 2 on top and 1 at the bottom. It should be 1 and 1. Now here we have only one common number, 2. So when there is only one common number, 2 is the HCF. HCF equals 2. Again, first find the prime factors of 4. Second, find the prime factor of 6. After finding, write the number here 4. Write the prime factors 2 into 2. Then write 6. 2 into 3. Circle the common numbers. And then whichever is common, write only 1. For these two, write only 1, 2. For a pair of shoes, only one person wears. 2 persons doesn't wear. So no need to put 2 numbers here. Okay? So let's do 8 and 16. What is the first step? Find the prime factors. 2 4s are. 2 2s are. 2 1s are. We have found the prime factors of 8. Now we have to find the prime factors of, very good, 16. 2 8s are. 2 4s are. 2 2s are. 2 1s are. It is the same as we have done previous to this lesson, finding only prime factors. But there was only one number. Here there are 2 numbers because we have to find a common factor that goes into both the numbers. For example, 2 goes into 4, 3, 2 times, 2 goes into 6, 3 times. This is the common number. So what is the next step? Let's get back here. What next step? Yes, right. 8 equals 2 into 2 into 2. Right. 16 equals 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Now what is the next step? Circle the common numbers. One shoe on top, another shoe at the bottom. One shoe on top, another shoe at the bottom. One shoe on top, another shoe at the bottom. There's nothing. So this pair of shoe is 1 by 1 person. So bring down only 1, 2. Put a cross sign, multiple sign. For this, bring down only 1, 2. For this, bring down only 1, 2. Now to find the HCF, we have to multiply these 3 numbers. 2 2s are 4. 4 2s are 8. So what is the HCF of 8 and 16? It is 8. 8 is the highest common number of factor, or the biggest common factor that will go into 8 and 16. 8 will go to 8 one time, 8 will go into 16 2 times. Are you understanding? Good. So what is the first step? Very good. Find prime factors. Which number? Always start with the smaller number. 2, 6 are 12. Which number go to 6? 2, 3 are. Which number go to 3? 3, 1s are. Now, second step, find the prime factor of 24. 2, short 2 1s are, 2 2s are, 2 12s are 24. 2 6 are, 2 3s are, 3 1s are. Now we have finished finding the prime factors. Now we have to arrange them. Right, 12 equals 2 into 2 into 3. Now write the prime factors of 24. 24 equals 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. It doesn't have to be one below the other. Sometimes one shoe you've thrown it in the kitchen, the other shoe in the sitting room. So you have to look for it. No? Before you come to school, you must look for your shoes. Because we children are careless. We throw them anyway. Yes or no? Sometimes they are not together. Sometimes one in the kitchen, one in the sitting room, or one in the toilet, or one in the hallway. So we have to look for it. Let's see. Over here it says been kept together. So 2 and 2. 2 and 2. There is 3, there is 3. One in the kitchen, one in the sitting room. So look for it and circle. Okay? It can be in diagonal also. So let's bring down. For this, 1, 2. For this, 1, 2. And for this, 1, 3. So what is the next step? What must we do? Multiply. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So the HCF of 12 and 24 is 12. Okay? So then I'm going to do 2 more sums. Later on you will be getting a self-assessment test. What you have to do is copy the question from the form, from the test. Do it in your exercise book. I don't know, many of you don't watch the video because you don't seem to understand. You just write the numbers and do it. Okay? So try and do it yourself. So first, open your video, look at the video. After that, copy the questions in your exercise book. Do it in your exercise book. Let's do 10 and 15, and let's do one more. 10 and 20. Now, these are questions copied from your self-assessment test. First, do it in your exercise book like this. Find the prime factors of 10. 2 5s are 5 1s. Find the prime factors of 15. 2 will go? No. 3 5s are 5 1s. So 10 equals 2 into 5. 15 equals 3 into 5. Do it the same way in your exercise book. And now what is the next step? Circle 2 and 3. We cannot circle 5 and 5. Yes, there's only one 5, so bring down 5. So only one now. So then again, when you finish doing all the sums in your exercise book, open your test and just, there are 3 options. So choose the correct answer. Maybe over here it is 4, 5, 6. So which is the correct option? B. 4, 5, 6. A, B, C. So B is the correct option. We just have to do that. So again, let me explain. First, open the test. Look at the video because this is a new chapter. You must have a look at the video. And then try and follow. First, find the prime factors of 10. 2 5s. All this must be done like this only in your exercise book. Maths exercise book. Okay? And now for 20 prime factors. We can start with 2 or we can start with 5. Let's do 2. 2 10s are 2 5s are 5 1s. It must be done like this in your exercise book. So 10 equals 2 into 5. 20 equals 2 into 2 into 5. What is the next step? Circle the common numbers. 2 and 2. 5 and 5. So these are the common numbers. For these two, only 1, 2. For these two, 5, only 1, 5. So multiply this, 2 5s are 10. Okay, so the HCF, or the highest common factor of 10 and 20 is 10. So children, have a good look at the video. Try and